Welcome back to Games Revealed. I'm James and the Brink, and we are one. So, today I want to talk about some streaming with some good gaming news. So, let's see who's online already. I'm gonna pop around here. Pop this over here. I have another monitor that's making this kind of difficult. Okay, so Lopez. I don't know if some of you are still on, but welcome, Lopez, Andre, Wolf, always, Icarus. Hey, folks, hello, and then Lopez once again. Positive vibes to the Games Revealed family. Yes, I love that. Positive vibes all around. Then we got Hi with a oh hi. Welcome. So, yeah, we're going to be doing some game and hardware news. We're going to just kind of go over kind of what's been out there going on for an hour, and then we'll switch over to playing Stray some more. Whether or not you want me to try it on the Steam Deck, I think the save will go over. It should sync up fine, right? Or we could just continue playing it on the PC. So, Emilio, welcome. Brandon, a.k.a. Chad and Kat, welcome, and what's up? It's always a good day. Thursdays evenings are always great. Andre, I can't wait to play it on the deck. Yeah, Stray is pretty fun so far. I've only played it on the stream, and I tend to only stream it on this channel or my other alt channel. I actually do really have a very big bug to play or to stream some games, so I might be doing some more streaming in the future if I get a little bit of free time, which might be coming up soon. Okay, so let's just dive into a little bit of news. We're going to do this the kind of old-fashioned way, I guess. Bobby, Spider-Man is almost here. Yes, it is. I might actually play it on the Steam Deck. Bobby, will you make a video to see if it runs on SteamOS? Yeah, as long as, depending on how everyone's feeling on it, I might do it sooner than later. It's just, I have a lot of stuff in the pipeline. But let's get this over to sharing. The sharing is caring stuff. Okay. Don't know if I want to share that much of the page. Okay. Give me 1 second. Seconds. Oh yeah, everyone's doing a video or an article on the Linus Tech Tips Steam Deck, the ultimate Steam Deck. I haven't looked at it yet. I honestly want to. I just haven't. Bobby, there's the same minimum specs as God of War. Yeah, we saw that. So, and God of War, I think, runs pretty well. I don't think I've ever played it on the Steam Deck. I bought it for the Steam Deck. I have not played it. In fact, I've been waiting to play it on the Steam Deck. I'm going crazy. I am going crazy. We're going to move this tab over. Okay, let's start off with, Spider. Man, Steam. Is it coming out for Steam or is it for, yeah, it's for Steam. And this is a Sony exclusive, so coming August 12th. Yeah, so in 2 weeks. Sick. So let's look at these. 16 gigs is the recommended, which is what the Steam Deck is. A Ryzen 5, 1600. I think we're going to be in pretty good hands with processing-wise. And then a 1060 is about what the Steam Deck is, give or take, depending on what you're trying to run. So you're going to be hitting the recommended specs. That's good. It means it's going to probably be able to play at medium or some settings on high. And so
these past few years, sacrificing.
We're going to do that. I'm going to put my headset on just so you guys don't have to hear my... Oh, okay. I'll move it down high. Sorry. We'll move it down to. I'll move down and we'll see the specs again. I always forget that like the view window is like I have a 4K monitor. I'm gonna start streaming in 4K, but that requires more bandwidth, and that sounds expensive. Okay. I hope you guys watched that. So.
Did you just leave your clothes on the kitchen floor?
Yeah, that's gonna be. It's gonna be copyrighted. Let's see here. I want to make this smaller so I make sure I always get. Oh, honey. Oh, come on. I apologize. Give me 1 second as we figure this out. Okay. Give me 2 seconds. I just want to. Whatever. We'll leave it there for now. Okay, let's get back to chat. Yeah, let's look while we can look at the. There we go. You can see the recommended specs right there. I have to get rid of the honey thing because that's getting annoying. Same thing with this. Okay, Super. Hi. Hey, Super. Bobby, already bought it. I never owned a PS4 or PS5, only played the game once. Nice. Yeah, Bobby, I'm sure it's going to play on the Steam Deck. Whether or not it's going to come out right away with support, we'll see. DJ Davis. Hey, yo, friendos. Hey, Davis. Yep, and then Wolf once again. Being so polite. Same as Super. And then, yes, Sassy. Sassily. Okay, so. Yeah, definitely I think Spider-Man's going to. It really comes down to. I haven't seen. Let's see, developers Insomniac, and it's PlayStation. I haven't seen PlayStation be aggressive with their DRM and stuff like that, so I don't think we're going to have issues. Just as a heads up there, I don't think we're going to have issues with it playing on the Steam Deck. As anything else from the PlayStation, it's interesting that they created a whole other child org to cover PC stuff. But yeah, we haven't seen any issues so far. God of War works great. What other ones are? I believe also Days Gone. That's one I've been playing. I think I might if we run out of stuff to talk about, which we never do. I might show you a little bit of Days Gone on the Steam Deck because I love it. Let's see. Speaking of Days Gone, let's. Yeah, you watch that every time it pops up. Yeah, it's a PlayStation PC LLC. Let's see what the recommended on. Yeah, see, this is very similar to Spider-Man, and I will say, Days Gone plays phenomenally. It's amazing, and so I have to say, it looks good. It really, when I'm playing it, I'm like, this destroys the Switch. I'm working on a Switch comparison video, and it's not, I've worked on it for like 2 months. It's not going overly well because the games I have compared to the games I have on Steam Deck, they're older games, and they look a little better on Steam Deck, but like, I'm going to have to compare like the best looking games on the Steam Deck to the best looking games on the Switch. And so I have to do some more recordings and stuff like that because like Days Gone looks amazing on the Steam Deck. There's no way Switch would even be able to get close to how good that looks. It's just, it really shows how dated the Switch is, that the Steam Deck can play that. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to show you guys some of it right now. Super, Days Gone is fun. Bobby's verified. Are you talking about Days Gone being verified, or are you talking about... Oh, well. So I'm going to show you on the deck first. I don't have my camera hooked up, so I'm just going to have to show you from right here. And then we'll hook it up, and I will do the remote, and you can see it from there. But you can see I have it tweaked in such a way where I get almost 40. It just depends on the situation. It's gorgeous. I don't know how well that translates over to the camera or whatever, but now let's do our old Trickio on the Steam. Let's see. When I ordered my deck, I did it on the Switch because I just bought its replacement. Oh my gosh, Bobby, that's funny. How brutal is that? You you literally like, okay, well, we're gonna buy a replacement now. I should start doing that for my smartphones. Give me 1 second. Oh, come on. See if I can. I want to stream it so you can actually see a little bit more. Bobby, I have a hackable Switch. Congrats, man. That's awesome. That's going to be really good for the Steam Deck. I do too, and it's worked decent so far. It's a little annoying. I think I'm a little bit alone on that. I think most people like how hackable it is. Yeah, it was annoying enough. But totally worth it, though. Totally worth hacking your Switch and getting getting your ROMs. Let's see here. Why is this not loading up? Just give me a second. I have like two really big monitors. Okay. So it's not going to look like, because you're on a 1080. Technically on the device it looks better, but I just want to. Oh, well, I crashed the device. Good job, guys. Okay, well, apparently when you've been playing Days Gone on and off for a day, and then you try to remote play into it from the computer, it doesn't go very well. So, yeah, I crashed my Steam Deck, so just as a heads up. Is this going to work? Just give it a second as it loads. Let's read some more chat. Spencer, welcome. Games Reloaded don't have the Steam Deck yet, but I want to play Elden Ring docked to my 4K TV with FSR. Oop, it launched. Give me 1 second. I will get back into reading your comment. Just give me 2 seconds. Okay. Let's see. For the game looks like utter poop. Well, will FSR make this game look like utter poop? I've heard people say run the desktop in 1080. Do that work? TVs can also upscale too, so between those two, it could help. Yeah, you can't see what I'm watching because I'm trying to get it over or get it working. Okay, I think there we go. Just give me a second. Oh, that's different. Okay, give me another second. I need to clean up all my crap. Oh, hey, there's me. There's me again. this one. Windows capture. A little better. Okay. Sorry, I do apologize. The screen. Okay, so there we go. Let's look at this game real quick. I know this is the news hour with me always just deviating it, right? So, okay, yeah, okay. As honestly, Spencer, I need to do more testing on my 4K TV with my Steam Deck, and play a game that way. The reason why I haven't been readily available is, I just haven't. I bought the Steam Deck to play just sitting without a TV, so I can watch TV with my family or just and play and all that. So this is gonna look and play maybe not as well because it's gonna the resolution is gonna change. So you're gonna see it be around 30 because this is actually outputting at a higher resolution, I believe. So let's see what it's actually. Oh, no, it's not. I do have FSRs enabled on this, but I don't know if it's going to reflect on my screen that I had, that I'm obviously, you know. So it's not going to be, like, perfect. Let's see. What do you want? Yeah? Where's my bike?
Hold on, I got it. Okay.
Jesus. Yeah, it's going to be a little laggy, too, because the way the streaming from the Steam Deck to the, I'm going to wreck. To my PC goes, it works a lot better the other way around.
How you doing?
When the Steam Deck doesn't have to deal with streaming, it does much better. So I don't know how if this translates over good for you guys, but it like on the deck, it looks so good.
Sure, whatever. I'm gonna go out. Make sure the mountain's clear. No.
It plays well and everything on the controls and everything, but I figured I'd show that. Okay. Yes, Bobby, I saw that some community members did make a theme loader, which is pretty cool. I think it's through a plugin, and I do plan on doing a video on the plugin. And it's going to be on a video on how to set up the plugin so you can have plugins and stuff like that. Might piss off some people, part of the Steam Deck community, but I'm going to enjoy it. So let's go back to... Okay. So, yeah, that's Days Gone. I'm really digging that game. I beat that game recently. I'm really digging that game on the deck. Okay. Let's move on to let's see. I think there was a new. Let's get back to chat real quick, I guess, and then we'll get moving on. I have a hackable 3DS. Awesome, super. On today's show, we will crash Steam Deck. Yes, we crashed the Steam Deck on today's show. Have you tried much with using offline mode? I have used it once and didn't go well. I had to restart to be able to go back online. I have not tried offline mode. I've played a lot not being online in the sense of like I don't turn it specifically on and off. I just played it on the go. It worked great. I've played this I've played this on airplanes. I've played it in the car. I've played it on a hike in the desert. I've played it in the forest. I've played the Steam Deck in a lot of different places, and it runs well for me. And those are technically an offline. I just didn't enable offline mode, but it worked great for me. Bobby, a lot of Steam Deck YouTubers are in there. What do you mean by let's see. You should join the Steam Deck Discord. Okay, yes. So technically I have joined the Discord. Oh, that popping up on this? Oh, no. Okay. So, yeah, I technically in the Steam Deck Discord, I have a hard enough time getting into the games revealed Discord, let alone the Steam Deck. I do need to be more a part of it and actually like be a community player. I'm bringing it up right now, just thinking of how much of an idiot I am sometimes about not checking it. Yeah, let's check out some news, I guess, from there too. Because, I'm in there. Let's see. Hey, community members have created a theme, CSS loader with integrated theme store. Yeah. No, I saw this somewhere else, though. Oh. Yeah, the way, how hackable the Steam Deck is, it's freaking amazing. So let's, just to make this a little easier, let's show Discord. Maybe it's not going to let me show Discord. Hold on. Not that. I don't think it likes me showing Discord. Let's see. Yeah, there's a new software update. Yeah, I want to go over that. Let's see. This is... When was this? This is old. Okay. Wow, sometimes the news does not get updated very much in this. Okay, well, we're going to go to where we know where the news is. Hi sent got some up in there. Let's grab that Steam Deck news. This is in thanks to Hi. Thank you, Hi. Okay, so Steam Deck client beta update guides in the overview, overlay, and more. Let's it's not showing. I don't like doing the display capture on my OBS, Bobby. Well, I can start doing it more. I just have so much shit I do not want to just pop up. But hey, we'll do it. We can. We can. Let's just do that then. It'll make it easier for you guys. I've just avoided it this long. There you go. I'm not a very, and plus I run a 4K monitor with pretty low font sizes. Steam Deck client beta update guides in the overlay and more. Note, this update is in the Steam Deck beta and preview channels, includes new features that are still being tested. You can opt into this in settings, system, Steam update channel, added favorites, and popular guides to the Steam overlay for easy access. I like that. Popular guides, though. Kind of curious how that works. Added notification when Steam Deck temperature goes outside the safe operating range. That should have been day one. I never wanted to test it because I just don't want to test, heat on my device. It can damage other parts of your device, not just the APU, the GPU and CPU. Achievement progress notifications. You've collected 5 out of 100 will no longer play sounds. That's kind of nice. It gets kind of annoying if things start to really, pop off a lot. Resized virtual keyboard and desktop. Let's do this. Resized virtual keyboard in desktop mode to appropriate dimensions. That's good. I really don't like the keyboard in desktop mode, I'll be honest. It pops in and not appropriate, in an inconsistent way sometimes. Fix some performance problems for users with mini screenshots. Maybe Kranos might run into that issue. Fix some navigation issues on an app's achievement page. Fix some touch styling issues with the virtual keyboard. Fix some sound playing for achievement progress notifications. Fixed a lot of fixes, obviously, but there are some cool added pieces to it. That's really cool. Let's look at chat real quick, and we'll get back into this. DJ Davis, regarding offline mode, I tried to launch a game and it wouldn't launch. Spins saying connecting to Steam. Just tried it. Again, didn't realize if you waited longer, it'd launch anyways. Interesting. Yeah, I haven't tried going forcefully into offline mode. Hear about GTA 6 supposedly going woke. Icarus. Yeah, we can go into GTA 6. The woke thing I don't care about so much, depending on what it is. I'm not a fan of wokeism, but I'm also don't think it's as detrimental as people think it is. I used to hate. Yeah. It just doesn't rule my life anymore. I heard that they're going to be doing have a female lead, or maybe not a female lead, but a playable female character, which it's about time. I'm surprised they haven't yet. Spencer, but we'll chat about it. I put it in a little queue. Spencer Walker, 512 gigabyte Toshiba 2230 SSD are $50 on eBay. Is that normal? How is it so cheap? I bought mine for $30, my 256 gigabytes, so I'm not surprised. We'll check. Let's check out some eBay 2230 drives. How's that sound? We'll gear that up. Okay. Do the display capture on your... Oh, yeah, I did that. Okay. Not window. That's why I hide it on the monitor. The stream can't see. Well, GTA 6 supposedly losing some of its humor. Oh, yeah. Then there's that. Yeah, we'll look in that Icarus. I try not to get too political on this stream. I can get really political if I'm not careful. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll adjust this later. Can you guys see this okay? Like, we'll go back over. Like, this is... Yeah, let's do... Oh, sorry. I'm gonna make this a little bit better for you guys. Just a little bit better. Hold on. I need to see those top pieces, right? Okay. I think that's good enough, right? That's good enough. And then I can pop it back and forth. Okay. Okay, let's get back into chat. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so please don't forget to bash that like button. I agree, Wolf. That is 100% true. We love all the support. It not only helps me, it helps the community grow. We love getting all you guys into the community, into Discord. And also, just Wolf is a big part of also making sure all this happens. So I'd also like people to thank Wolf. She's awesome. Okay. Hi actually contributes a lot to like Discord and to news and stuff like that. Like, he's on top of everything. He's much better at news than me. I'm sitting here programming away. I'm like, I hope I know what news is coming out. And you guys have helped a lot. Okay, so thanks for congratulations on the 2K. Couldn't get there without the rest of you guys. 2K is awesome. It took a little bit longer to get there than I was wondering or was thinking. But I also stopped doing dailies for a little bit. I've done dailies more now in the past week, but I need to get back into that. Just kind of got into it. Not really a funk. It just got really busy and then kind of didn't prioritize doing dailies. I still prioritize doing a couple a week, but not dailies. And I want to get back into that a little bit more. Also, I have already congratulated you, but I want to say congrats to the Brinks in today. My bad. I meant that I just tried launching the game with Wi-Fi off instead of explicit offline mode, and it's launched after spinning. And it launched after spinning, all good in the hood, I hope. Yeah, hopefully that's a kind of a crappy way to do it, but yeah, hopefully that does work better. Also means there's a bug in offline mode, I think, in Steam Deck, and I'm not surprised. Like, that's one that they'd rather err on the side of you not being able to play offline than have it mess up online, you know, I'm sure. So they err on the making sure it works that way. Congrats on 2K. Thanks, Ryan. Yeah. Thank you so much for that. Thanks. Wolf. Brink, thank you. Yes, thank you. Hi. Thank you, Andre. And thanks to everyone. Yes. Everyone is deserving of thanks. That's on the stream and who subbed and whatever. I do need to come out with a better merch. So I have been thinking on and off for better merch in the future. So I'm thinking about doing a contest. I don't know if we have enough subscribers yet, but I want to do a contest. I am going to do a contest, though. If you can find me a new hat, I want to get another hat or two. Whoever can find me, I need to remember to do this. Whoever can find me another hat whoever gives me the best idea, throw it in the Discord. Whoever gives me the best idea or the best hat that they can find that I can buy, quality and subject-wise, I will buy them a hat and me a hat of those hats. So you'll have a matching hat bought by me, and we can wear our hats together. We can be stream buddies. I can stream, you can watch, and you can brag on Discord through photos, whatever you want to do, that we both have matching hats. I forgot. I wanted them to announce that at the beginning, and I totally spaced it. I needed to get I need to get my agenda together. So yeah. Let's get into the GTA 6 thing. No. Let's look at this SteamOS beta update real quick. It fixed Firefox Flatpak. It was a really old version of Firefox, and they finally updated that. So when you, I believe the newest versions of Steam OS come with the newer version of Firefox, which has security pieces, like a lot of security fixes and stuff like that. So, and with browsers, you typically want to be as updated to date as possible because there's so many security risks at just being even just a couple, like one or two updates behind. So I will definitely say keep your stuff, especially if you go to anywhere sketchy, like anywhere. Not going to say any of those sites just because got to keep the channel semi-friendly. We really are one, Davison. You can truly be one, Davis. Yes. Butterscotch pudding, welcome, man. I just want to shout that out again. Whoever finds a hat that I love the most, I will buy us both matching hats. Figured I might as well say that while butterscotch pudding is, a little late, but good that you're still here. Thank you for showing up. Let's zoom in on this. So, okay, added VGI, plasma desktop theme. Oh, they added the classic one. Yeah, because you can, on the desktop mode, you can do different themes and stuff like this. This is, don't really need to go into it. The themes are okay. I haven't found anything too cool. I actually want to get like a wallpaper changer or something like that. I think there's some that are on Steam that that would be compatible with Linux, so I might go that route, honestly, to change up my background. Network connections edited on the desktop now default to system-wide, ensuring that they are available in gaming mode. Oh, good. This was an annoying bug that I was running into, where if you created or edited your desktop, on the desktop side, it's system-wide, so it's available in gaming mode. Typically, things kind of bridge between gaming mode and desktop mode, but that was one of those things I noticed I had to reconnect, and it was really annoying. They have so many keyboard updates that are not typically relevant to anyone that uses an English board. Updates to controller firmware utilities to support future controller hardware revisions. Interesting. Is that pretty much saying that they're going to put maybe the hollow, what are those called? The hollow sticks in? Potentially. I could see a couple of cool things that they could upgrade the Deck's hardware to, and maybe it could even be indicative of a Steam Deck Pro, maybe? Or is it just, am I just looking too much into it? You probably guys are already thinking I'm looking too much into it. Okay, let's read this again. It's been a long day. I did drink a little bit of a hard seltzer before this. Updates to controller firmware utilities to support future controller hardware revisions. That to me, I think also just makes it more flexible to newer controllers coming out, and also I think just I bet you right now, the reason why this snuck into this is that they're testing some new hardware. Honestly, Spencer Walker, I think you're right on the VR thing too. I think some of the updates and patches we're getting is because they are screwing around with different versions of the Steam Deck Pro, Steam Deck 2, Steam Deck VR. That's how Valve works. And if you've looked at some of my past, I've done a video on like their all their different versions that they tested out. They really do their due diligence when it comes to testing out different form factors, doing the initial tests on the hardware. So, yeah. Vine Smash. Wonder if they will ever put on new Steam Deck keyboards. I like my Rainbow, but more options would be nice. Fun. You can buy them. So the keyboards, okay. So the keyboards, we can go look at this other plugin that they were talking about for theming. You can theme your keyboard through CSS, which interesting. It's essentially a web development styling language. We'll look into that here in a second. But you can buy a bunch of different versions of keyboards that like through Steam points or something like that. I don't know. I have a ton of Steam points. So I bought them. And then you also get this special edition if you get the 512 gigabyte version, right? So, yeah, Felix, I agree. Standalone VR is their next wave. I think they're going to be doing two things at once here. Honestly, I think it was a big success. The initial difficulty is done with. I bet the main team is on something like a standalone VR. I would not be surprised. I really think they would. Then also, I think they're going to be working on a Steam Deck 2 or Pro. I don't think the Steam Deck 2 or Pro, whatever way they go, is going to deviate very far from Steam Deck. I just think you could already tell by Gabe Newell's interviews 3 months ago, 3 or 4 months ago. Probably should revisit that. Probably should talk about it in another stream, like how interested and curious they are with different iterations on the Steam Deck. And when that happens, I can tell you right now, you can quote me on this if you want, but it always comes down to they're coming out with faster iterations, and they have the money to do it. It's not like they're going to be too worried about it. Valve is purely driven by both a profit, but also an innovative, like curious mode of things. Like if they catch that curious / innovation bug, they will iterate hard. And I'll say this mostly from the Left 4 Dead side, but they also did it with the VR headset. They partnered with HTC, and then yes, it took them 2 years to come out with their own. They weren't liking their partnership with HTC, I believe, and so because I'm sure they didn't have they wanted to do more. They wanted to extend it out, and HTC is a company that wanted profits. Valve has never put profits first, except for maybe with Steam. I do feel like at times on Steam they have put that a little bit first. Here's the multiverse. Okay. Steam Deck cap by Callista K. Ooh. Hey, that's not far off what my freaking hat is like. Or I don't have a hat yet, but I do have merch. Maybe we should look at the merch sometimes and ask you guys what how I can make better merch. The multiverse. Give me 1 second. We'll look at the multiverse again. Let's so yeah, that's the Steam Deck updates and all that. Looking pretty sweet, honestly. If you're getting a 64 gigabyte model deck, should I get a 512 SD card or a 1 terabyte? Depends on how much space you want. Honestly, like if it's 64, I don't put games on my deck. Honestly, I would get a 1 terabyte, but honestly, if you want to split it up, it's cheaper to get two 512s. If you get the right cell. I have 1 terabyte and I have a couple of 512s. Does it get a little annoying swapping them out? Yeah. I don't think I'd swap them out too much, honestly, if I wasn't doing YouTube stuff. So, okay, Vine Smash. Oh, cool. Didn't know there were more options. Vine Smash. I don't do VR, but I'll consider it with Valve with how much I love my deck. I love my Valve Index right here. I love this. I'm gonna be doing more video games in the near future, like playing them, because I have a really big itch to play, like actually stream some. Maybe we'll stream. I want to stream some like Half-Life or some games that maybe that I haven't played in a long time that I would love to share with you guys. And so Half-Life Alyx might be one of those. I love Half-Life Alyx, but I've only beat it once. Okay, so Felix, yo, where are the likes at? Support your boy James. Yes. Support. Support. Always enjoying the likes. And thanks, Felix. Yeah. Hashtag support Jimmy Brink. Oh boy. Lemmy Winks. Oh my gosh. No. Good old South Park. Vine Smash. I think I would buy a new Nintendo console over Deck 2 since I have the deck and it feels modern. Vine Smash. Yeah, it depends on what type of games you're playing. I will be honest. I love my. Ultimately, what beats the Steam? Because I was thinking about this actually. Like, you brought up a good point. I was thinking about this. What makes the Steam Deck better to me for me than the Switch is that I have my Steam library on it. I have not gone and played a lot of old school emulation games and all that. I play my this is something I talk about every time. I play my Steam library and I love it. I played Days Gone on my PlayStation 4 or 5. I can't remember which one. And I loved it. But I love it so much more on the go. At least that type of game, because it's such a game that it's easy to pick up and put down with the side missions. Switch, even with the Switch 2, I'm going to buy it, obviously, for the channel and everything like that. I want to do reviews and make sure people get what they need to get. The Steam Deck is just so fun. I really like it as a main portable device. I'd have a hard time going to the Switch, but I like shiny things. Switch 2 comes out, I'm going to be getting it if I can. And the thing is, I'll do a fair review on this stuff. Like, with my Switch for Steam Deck, I ultimately think the Steam Deck's going to win, obviously. But I will point out why you'd want to get a Switch over a Steam Deck. I'm going to be fair about it. Like, there's reasons why you'd want to get a Switch over a Steam Deck. Just that there are, but there is going to be an ultimate winner. I don't do the, well, if you like this, then this one wins. If you like this one wins. Oh, no, I'll do an ultimate winner, but it'll be based on my biases, which, every review is. Felix, I'm black. I can locate all fashions. Nice. What hat am I finding does a free hat? Yeah, so I have a contest going on. Whoever finds me the best hat, and you share it on Discord, preferably. You go to Discord, share it. Probably sharing caring, but wherever it happens, if people can help gather the hat, that'd be awesome. But yeah, if you come up with a hat, whoever has the best one, I will buy us matching hats. So I will ship one to you, whoever wins, and me, and I'll wear it on stream every once in a while. Wow. Okay. Well, I got really behind on chat. what's your take on the Rocket Air glasses with a Steam Deck? Let's queue that up. I have a website technically for queuing up news. I just need to get to it. Meaning I want people to throw stuff in before I start, so I don't have to find this stuff. Or maybe have Wolf throw it in there. Let's see. You got me on the Samsung 512 gigabyte lol. There's a lot of scams SD cards on eBay. I even saw a video of someone recommending one for the Steam Deck. I can't decide whether he's the scammer or just getting scammed. Oh my gosh. I should do a scam video. I'm going to note that. I apologize. You can't see how the sauce is made, guys. So give me 1 second as I note this. Make a scammer video. A scammer video about not getting scammed. Let's put that into context there. This is not a video to scam you guys. Don't worry. The Samsung's cards have the best speed. Technically, from my understanding, the new ones maybe. I haven't seen but I do know that the Samsung or the SanDisk Extreme is one of the best cards. It's from the tests I've seen is the best card for the Steam Deck. Technically, it's also the most expensive one. Honestly, the one that fits the Steam Deck the best, I think, is the Samsung Evo Select. The Samsung Pro, if you can get it at a similar price, which it does sometimes end up as a similar price, is also a second place for me. I really like my Samsung cards. I've had less problems with Samsung. Once again, this is biased, meaning we'd actually have to see what the failure rate between the two are to really see which one's better. But my recommendation, Samsung all the way. Jeremy, glad to hear Days Gone runs. Yeah, if you watch the beginning part of the stream, I do actually show it and play it on the stream. I love that game. The game runs great. I mean, I push the limits a little bit, so I let it have a little bit lower FPS, but yeah. Excuse me. Just sneezing a little. I really like it. I really like Days Gone. What can I say? It gets really repetitive at times, but it's perfect for a deck game. Oh, LoJack. Hey, Wolf, not going to say why I'm late. A little late. Playing 7 days. LoJack, your name should just be 7 days. It's only like 2.5 to 3 hour flight, depending on weather. I'm about to head to the DR. Dominican Republic? I don't know. For a wedding, what should I play on the plane? Days Gone. Felix. Days Gone's awesome. You should play Days Gone. If you don't have Days Gone, God of War. What are some other really good games that would be? I feel like something that's more immersive on the plane helps because I get a little distracted, and the more immersive I can get on the plane, the better. The more time goes by. And Days Gone's like you have to get past the first hour or two in Days Gone. I really hate games that just that don't let you just go right away. The Witcher 3 is a good one too. If you have not played The Witcher 3, that's a good one. So good. Let's see. Felix, what's your favorite movie or game, James? Ooh. Let's see. Someone might have almost answered it. I'll answer that in a second. Icarus, yeah, lots of no-name brand micro SD cards are being sold on eBay. Yeah, I bet. That's the thing. People want to get a cheap. Here's the thing. Find someone that you trust that's tested these and just take the recommendation. Is if it costs more and you can't get as much space, but at least your drive works and won't corrupt over like a month. Like they won't just die. Poor quality, storage, and power are the two things you should absolutely never cheap out on. I've said this multiple times. Do not cheap out on power or on your storage. Storage is persistent, meaning, you want it to stay around. You don't want it to just disappear on you if you have saves and stuff like that. That being said, it's not the end of the world if your game data dies. As long as the saves aren't there, you can just re-download it. But still, it's the principle. If you put videos and stuff like that on there, you don't want it to die. And then power, can destroy your device. So obviously, like, you don't want that. A bad capacitor can ruin your device. A lot of things can ruin your device when it comes to power, so don't even toy with it. Try to get the best you can. Let's see here. Okay, let's see here. We should, okay, Wolf, let's gear up a poll. And let's put on this poll best zombie movie, because you know that my favorite movie is a zombie movie. That's kind of a given. My favorite zombie movie is Zombieland, and it's because I love comedy, I love horror, and I love zombies. Like it touches everything. It's a little bit more comedic than it is like horror based, yes, but I love it. So Wolf, you should throw on like Zombieland, Shaun of the Dead. Maybe let's do Zomcom. Help me out here with 2 other Zomcom movies. I actually really like Zombieland 2 also. Like I loved it. The Zombieland 1 has that like they go to the Pacific Playland, and it reminds me of Left 4 Dead so much. I love it. And I love Left 4 Dead. Like the Left 4 Dead 2 the circus level, essentially, or the carnival level. I love that level. And so, because it's whimsical. It's a whimsical horror, which is slightly contradicting, which is what makes it so fun for me. Shaun of the Dead or zombie game? Or any zombie game? Yeah, Wolf, you got me on the zombie stuff. Felix, I have a 512 SanDisk Ultra and a 256 Samsung Evo Select. That Evo Select is going to beat that SanDisk every time. That SanDisk is an A1. I know I've recommended Ultras, and once again, I'm not. If the Ultra is a good enough price, get it. But the Samsung Evo is an A2, which works so much better. Okay, Boris Garcia, thank you for the super chat. My birthday just passed, and I did not get my Steam Deck, and the reality that I won't get it till September just hit. Almost sad face. I'm sorry, man, but you know what? It's worth the wait, and thank you for the super chat. Even though it's your birthday, happy birthday, man. If there's anything I can get you for your birthday, just let me know, and I'll try to make it happen. Any merch or anything I can do for you. I always like making sure everyone has a good birthday. And plus, it sucks that you have to wait until September for the Steam Deck. But I'll have more tutorials and guides out by then. So you can do more with your Steam Deck unless you're, really like to tinker. I know some people like to tinker, and so. Boris Garcia. Oh, you also subscribed. Thanks for the subscription, man. That is very, very great of you. Awesome of you. Amazing of you. Let's see if we can find some better use. Let's see. What does it say you, I guess? Sorry. Let's see. Steam Deck Pro with OLED and USB 4 that supports eGPU would be sick. Guaranteed going to happen. It's guaranteed. I think I can... Well, OLED probably. OLEDs are getting cheaper and cheaper every time. The problem is burn-ins. But I'm kind of curious how well OLED works out in the sunlight. And because I swear, like in the early days, sunlight was like a killer for OLED. But I could be thinking of a different tech. Spencer Walker, Valve and AMD could make their own custom chip based on RDNA 3 that combines DEC and dock performance. Oh, 100%. 100%. I'm really curious about that. They could easily make it work if they wanted to. We're just not going to have anything on the screen, I guess, right? Just me chatting. Warm bodies, not warm bodies. You can put warm bodies on the poll if you want. I do like Shaun of the Dead. Warm bodies, it was Zomcom romcom, or a Zom romcom. I like zombies though. So I'm unless it's super serious, super bloody, and has zero plot. And even those I'll watch. I like zombie movies. Don't tell me every time yeah. You got red on you. Yeah, I love that LoJack. You got red on you. Let's see, Jeremy, my Steam Deck showed up yesterday and I had to give it to my brother-in-law today. It was painful to have to do it. Why did you have to give your Steam Deck away? Could you not afford it or something? Because that would suck. Okay, yeah, Wolf, you already got to me. Man, you guys are so much further ahead than me. Oh, I know, my buddy bought me the 512 on Prime Day. Thank you, Boris. Yes. Happy B-Day, Boris. Oh, I love the love in chat. Why did you have to give your bro, everyone I say, happy B-Day, bro. Give him a deck or two and he'll be happy. Oh, thank you, Boris. I'm glad the content's good enough. Felix, shush. Boris, take the gift. Spencer Walker, I reserved the 64 gigabyte on April 3rd, hoping I get before Steam Deck Pro gets announced. If it gets announced and they have reservations, they might move people, like give people the chance that are still reserved to move over to the Steam Deck Pro if they want. We'll see though. If they do come with the Steam Deck Pro. I think they have something in the works though. Never had an OLED, so I'm happy not knowing what I'm missing. OLEDs are so nice. I'll have to say one thing that I would love to see on the deck is HDR, which is OLEDs do really well, but you don't have to do it with like even just a good panel with HDR looks good. It looks good. It helps kill those that backlight. I think when they make a deck 2, us current owners will be able to just buy the motherboard and upgrade. And it all depends on how they do it. If it's a deck 2, I bet they're going to change some fundamentals. If it's a deck Pro, then they might not. They would save money on case tooling. Yes, they would. I would love an external GPU dock for the Steam Deck 2. Yes. I really wish they waited until, I don't know. The USB 4 is so crucial for extendability for the Steam Deck, in my opinion. Like if this came with USB 4 out the bat, then we could have just been able to hook up an eGPU one way or another without doing it the way that crazy people do it. Like has Linus done that? I know other people have done it. I'm sure Linus has done it. Wormwood looks like a good Australian zombie movie. Bought the original and sequel to watch. Ooh, I'll have to watch that. I'm going to throw that down on my list. Don't mind me over here. Wolf fell asleep. Well, Switch emulation is rough. I have to stop buying or downloading games. Switch emulation is rough. I didn't have any issues. I mean, I had some issues getting ROMs on, but I mean, that was just because I had to mess around with stuff. Haven't done it in a while. We had to buy a new computer beginning of the month, and we couldn't afford both. So rather than cancel my reservation, he bought it. His reservation is spring 2023, so I get it then. Oh, I'm sorry, Jeremy. That sucks. Felix, anyone here into custom keyboards? I want to be. I mean, I use a keyboard every day. I use it all day. I program on my keyboard. You think I'd care more about my keyboards, but I mean, I have a really decent keyboard. I'd like a better one. But some of those custom keyboard keycaps are freaking sick. Oh, Jeremy, that's right. But I'm down to 198 pounds. I won. Good job. Dude, that's awesome. I should send you a t-shirt. My t-shirt that's Fight Past the Hunger zombie t-shirt. A few of the older 2D games are great. It's the new 3D stuff. Love it. Love it, Wolf. Let's see who likes the zombie. Oh, yeah. Shaun the Dead's probably going to win, honestly. Can you talk through your process to set up performance settings on new games? How do you figure out what to set? Refresh rate, frame rate, limits, TDP limits, etc., etc. This is DJ Davis, by the way. James, is not too tough and not too hard to do. Felix, what's not? I already, I've already like passed what. Let's see. Yeah, I already forgot what we were talking about, Felix. Since you code all day and okay, touch type, it would be beneficial to you, my guy. Yeah, it would be. 100% would be. It's one of those hobbies I don't want to have a hobby yet because I know I'm going to get too crazy about it. So I've been purposely avoiding that. Oh, come on. We only have one hat that's been shared. I mean, it's a nice hat, DJ Davis, but we only have one hat shared. Oh, cool. Yeah, so hi. You mentioned in a different thread that about RSS feeds. I have an RSS feed system built in that's going to be pulling in game news on Games Revealed news section that I have coming out soon. We can talk about that later. So, Evil Dead. Oh, Evil Dead's good. I actually like Evil Dead. We should have put Evil Dead on there too, but yeah, I like Evil Dead. No, you're fine, Wolf. Yeah, it's a rabbit hole, but you build one and stop, and that's the trick. That's not how it works, Felix. I don't buy just one game on Steam. I buy all the games on Steam. I'm gonna buy all the keycaps and swap them out all the time. But yeah, Felix, if you have any recommendations for sources on that, throw them into the Discord. Or just because you can't really do URLs here, I'd love to hear stuff about them. Nice. Raccoon brand. I paused my game to be here. Love it. Thanks, Bobby. Yeah, just to show. Bobby did that. So, and then we also got Davis with the Steam Deck cap. And then for you guys that we need to get back into news shit because okay, I do have merch. Is it the best merch? I don't know, but I mean, would this be cool to have on a hat? I do have this merch though. I took the original system and then or whatever and colorized it. This one's a fun one. Open me. But once again, is it the most original? Maybe not. I had fun making it though. This is my favorite merch. I live with my crowbar equipped. I like it. I don't know if it's cheesy or not, but I like it. Favorite mug. Honestly, I end up doing the merch stuff just for myself. I feel like, I got one of these for myself and then I gave it away. I just love this mug. I'm not gonna lie. I love this mug so much. And this is not to sell anything. You guys don't need to buy this stuff. I could be more unique, but I just, yeah, the mug alone, I drink out of that thing all the time, like every day if I can, if it's clean. What else did I do? Like, I'm trying to remember. Oh, we got the Brinky Boy. This is kind of like an inside Games Revealed kind of thing from the Discord where we have this, was it Desi that originally made this, Wolf? I think it was. Made this, like, took a Half-Life model, like a Gordon Freeman model, and then put a deck to it. And we essentially, like, I don't know if I can technically should have the Half-Life symbol on there without emailing Valve, but yeah. Icarus, bunny bug picture would look good on a hat. Yeah, I have a Bunny Strike. So Bunny Strike is the parent company that does Games Revealed and also my video game stuff. So, I have both on there. I should probably try to figure it out. Oh yes, thanks, Wolf. It was Desi. Yeah, I love this. This design's so funny. Honestly, I should wear this. This is such an weird t-shirt that it's fun. It's a monstrosity, but it's growing on me. Resident Evil series, yes. any Resident Evil movie for me, those are a guilty pleasure. They're not great movies because they really like put the name of Resident Evil to shame kind of thing, and they really deviate really hard. But they're still fun to watch. Let's be honest. I think they are, at least. Oh, and I do. Guys, I did buy the man bag sling. So that sling that I've talked about, well, the man purse. So that man purse, the sling, that for the Steam Deck, that I believe people have been doing reviews on. I can't remember who is it? High Tech Low Life did a review on. I bought one. I'll also do a review on it and give a recommendation or not. It's something I'm actually kind of excited for. Even though I love my Steam Deck, or my Steam Deck case, I'm curious about that one. Pick would look good on a shirt. Yeah. Boris, I love the Bloody Bunny. Thank you, man. I love the branding for my Bunny Strike stuff. And then we have the mod shirt. That's always a fun shirt. Sorry, I'm getting like, wait, was there a third page? Oh yeah, and I did a onesie for Chad and Kat. Yeah, that's right. Cool. So I'm gonna slim down the Steam Deck stuff, probably to like these two, and maybe these. But yeah, fun stuff. Okay. Yeah, Jeremy, Resident Evil movies are a guilty pleasure. Just turn off your brain so you don't compare it to the games. And that's what I do. It's like with the Jurassic World movies. I go there and have a good time every time. Even with the newest one, I know the newest one's ridiculous, but I go there every time and have a good time because I go to it for one reason. And that reason is dinosaurs. Sorry, I had to answer a work thing. Bunny merch. Yeah, I have bunny merch and stuff like that. I'm going to start promoting it more. I just didn't really want to push it too hard in the beginning. Honestly, I think it's fun. I'd love to see people, wear merch that I made. And I'd also love to get advice. Like if there's something you think would make it look better, something that's better, let me know. I'm always looking to make merch better. Partially because I don't have any merch on me right now, but I do wear my merch a couple times a week. It's kind of fun. Let's see here. Let's get back to the GTA 6 thing that I said I was going to talk about forever. More culturally. Okay. So if we want to go into the wokeism thing that we talked about earlier, Kotaku is the best place to go, meaning it's the worst place to go. So let's go see what spiciness is over here. Report: GTA 6 co-stars a woman will be more culturally sensitive. GTA 6 will apparently be set in Miami, but the release date is likely years away. Why is it set in Miami again? I want to see something like really just different. But then again, you have Vegas, Miami, and LA, and those are like Chicago is a big crime area. Like, I don't know. Interesting. Nothing wrong with the co-star. In fact, I'm totally fine as long as they don't do poor writing on like a lead woman. Like there's movies and shows that do really bad with women as they don't have flaws. Like the new Star Wars movies. Take those for example. Ren is a very boring character. She doesn't have enough flaws, seems too perfect at times or just too monotone to just not be a very fun character. Where you get actually there's a lot of different games where they're flawed but they're really good. I know these are movies to games, like apples to oranges and stuff like that. Let's see here. The latest Thor movie was kind of silly but fun to watch as long as you don't take it too serious, Jeremy. Yes. Yeah. The newest Thor movie, I loved it. Is it good? Is it like an amazing movie? No, but I loved it. Sharky, Trigger, JK. Apparently it's a spin on Bonnie and Clyde. Brian East. Oh, I love that actually. If it's a spin on Bonnie and Clyde, why not? Boris Garcia, but we couldn't swim in Miami. Needs a rodeo. Oh, a redo. Oh, a redo. I was like, a rodeo. I don't know why I read that as a rodeo. Just bought a mug. Oh, hey, thanks, Felix. Let me know how you like the mugs. I really like my mug. Every time it's clean, I use it. So I use it twice a week. Wolf. Nice to see new people comment on the live streams. Yes, always glad to hear you guys chat, man. This has been an awesome stream so far. You guys are making this great. Felix, buy GR merch. Yeah, and if there's something you don't see that you want me to do, me and Wolf both have been designing stuff, so we're more than happy to do it. Proceed and money that goes usually goes into the game. Like I've been putting a fund away for video. Lately, it's been for assets and to hire a designer eventually for my video game. I do need to start putting a clause in there. I need to start putting I'm going to be putting in people that buy merch are going to be getting put onto the credits for. I'm going to be doing ways for if you support the channel, ways that you're going to get perks from it. So I'm working on that still, just as a heads up. I want to make sure people are having a good time and also feel like they're a part of the community, because that's the most important thing to me is the community, honestly. Movies that I need a drink of water. Don't mind me. Movies that specifically point out it's a female are annoying, like Mrs. Marvel or whatever. Yeah, I like the Marvel movie, honestly. Marvel, whatever, is it Miss Marvel? It's not Mrs., but it's Miss Marvel or something like that. Mr. Marvel? Now I'm just confused. That movie was good, but it just didn't like what's her face, and it just didn't and I don't even know if it was the way the character was written. It just was. All the other characters were really good. I thought it was a fun movie. I heard that Sony is having some patent for web browsing gaming like Xbox. It's great to play PlayStation on the Steam Deck. Yeah, I think there's going to be some pretty cool stuff coming. I'm going to be doing more and more tutorials on how to play all your systems and stuff on the Steam Deck. I'd love to be able to make a plugin, honestly, to just make it all without a tutorial. But where would I get all my views if I didn't have oh my goodness. We're getting some spicy chats today. Okay. Let's see here. I'll post a pic in Discord once I read. Jeremy, Chris was twice as ripped as he was in the last movie. The director said it in the interview because Chris had nothing to do during the shutdowns but go to his gym. Oh, that's hilarious, Jeremy. What's funny too is Chris in the games, in Resident Evil 5? 6? What the F was that dude on? Chris was what was he on? What the hell was he? He was the size of a freaking semi-truck. Brian East, thank you for subscribing, man. Brandon, aka Chad and Cat, Games Revealed is the best community. Thank you, man. Sharky 2021. Recently on my deck, I've been using emulators like playing Switch games. It's way better and friendly than the Switch. So far, I've been enjoying Smash and Mario Kart. Damn, I'm gonna have to try that. LoJack, get him, Wolf. Excuse me. Emilio, be cool if we could use unlimited hotspot on the deck. My provider has a cap for it. I know. Dude. I don't like this idea, and I love this idea at the same time. Valve should come out, partner with one of these networks and just automatically include a cellular chip inside each deck so that you just have it on the go and be able to just download games. Even if they gave it away for free, but you could download your games in such a way, that'd be so cool. Valve isn't competitive in that way, but a company that has a lot of money that wants to be competitive and kill their competition, that'd be a good way to do it, honestly. being able to play my games anywhere on the go, as long as it was like specific to the Steam Deck, they would kill it with something like that. Even with a subscription service, but even not, like, they could still, like, the amount of money they make off each game, they make 30% off games when it's sold. They make a killing. They should be able to partner up with a cell company and do that. Sharky, I had to watch the new Thor movie for school and write about it. Unfortunately, I did not like it, so it's going to be a negative paper. RIP. Hey, man. I wish I was able to do. I don't remember ever having any paper I could write that was about going to watch a movie. That's nice. I wish I had instructors like that. Okay, so Rockstar's Grand Theft Auto 6 is one of the most anticipated games ever. Despite the hype, the studio has been incredibly tight-lipped for almost a decade now. But a new report by a Bloomberg Business offers big new details, including that game will feature the series' first ever playable woman protagonist. That's crazy. That's the first one. That's what shocks me the most, because there's a lot of women that are like pretty. I thought were iconic in some of the games. Oh my gosh. LoJack. Do we also get a subscription or a subscriber to? Jamil King has subscribed to the channel. Thank you for subscribing, man. You're awesome. Yeah, I think I got everything. LoJack, we are one. We are one. Yes, we are. Thank you, man. You're making this community more of a cult-like community every day with our 7 days Kool-Aid drinking that we're going to be doing soon. A little bit of Jim, was it? Oh, I can't. Oh my gosh, I was going around with a joke, but I forgot it already. I apologize. You're welcome. Like your content, Jamal. Jamal. Sorry, I can't say your first name. The King. Thank you, the King. We'll just call you the King, man. I love it. Yes, thank you for the. Wow, that's really generous. So you could have bought some merch, LoJack. You could have been wearing my. In fact, I should do a Linus Tech Tips face shirt. Like his like face is just plastered on a whatever it is. It became a joke, but now it's like pretty awesome, honestly. Brian East. I kind of appreciate the subversive superhero genre a bit more, like The Boys and Invincible. The Boys is so bad, like in a good way, but like it's that show, man, makes me like, I don't watch too many things these days where I feel icky afterwards, where I'm like, oh my gosh, those heroes, because it's the concept of heroes existed probably would be like that from The Boys. We got extra credit for bringing in Harry Potter movie stubs. I just borrowed my brother's stubs. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Dude, that's the way you do it. I love it. You have the best teacher, Boris. Watchmen, that one's good. I still can buy merch, my dude. LoJack, yes, you can. I guess that's true. Okay, let's look at this poll. Excuse me. Let's end it. Let's see what this poll's like. We forgot about this. Has been like 18 minutes coming in. What's your favorite zombie movie? Shaun of the Dead, Zombieland, Other, leave comment. Dawn of the Dead. And I think it was, what is it? What was the other movie that we mentioned? It was really good. I can't remember it right off the top of my head. Chainsaw, Hand Guy. Shaun of the Dead, 45%. Nice. I kind of expected Shaun of the Dead to win. That's such an iconic movie. Zombieland with 31. Dawn of the Dead, 9%. Nice. Zombieland's my favorite, though, by far. Not going to lie, I'm disappointed about GTA 6 being more sensitive with jokes and raunchiness. That's been one of the my favorite parts one of the best parts of the game. Well, Chad, I'm assuming on that one. Or Cat, maybe. I don't play. Honestly, here's the thing with me. I like twists on a bad guy becoming good, a bad guy kind of going more of the neutral route but still bad, like a vigilante. Pure bad guys I don't really get that. I'm not a big. I'm more of an altruistic kind of person. I don't like the Grand Theft Auto storylines. Honestly, like they're interesting. I could never get into GTA 5. It just doesn't interest me enough. What I do like about GTA, and I can never get through the story, and it's partially the story, but it's the game. The game's just so much fun to screw around in. I love going around everywhere. And oh my gosh, Wolf, do you have to one up LoJack? Matching LoJack's donations, we are one. We are one. And you're doing the little rock on. Wolf, I'm a little excited. I'm a little tired from all the work. Brian East, so like that. I love Deadpool. Deadpool is definitely like, and yes, sometimes does it bother me like he gets away with stuff like really shouldn't get away with, of course, but the movie's awesome. I'm not gonna let it go past, I'm not gonna dig it too much. Maybe you will like Saints Row since it just doesn't care about sensitive people. Yeah. I'm okay with some. We'll see. We'll see with the Grand Theft Auto. I bet you they're still going to be raunchy and all that. They're just going to take a different aspect to it. Agreed. Can't wait for Deadpool 3. Yeah, exactly. Excuse me. This has turned into not game and hardware news, but it's turned into everything else. Okay, let's I actually have to get back to work in about 10, 20 minutes. I was going to play a game. We're going to have to push it off probably for another day. We'll talk about that in a second, though. Paris Lucy by the infamous Robert. Let's I doubt you guys can see that well enough. Let's zoom in. The last Grand Theft Auto GTA 5 came out back in that. I keep on forgetting. It's almost been 10 years, man. Rockstar, what have you guys been doing? They've become kind of a joke. Okay, I'm going to say this right now. It's not because whatever you want to call it, they're not going to be, GTA 6 might not be good just because these companies are just not coming out with new stuff that's good. Let's be honest. Like, good enough. Like, it's not iteratively getting better, at least yet. I'm hoping they break that cycle. It's a cycle that's happening right now. Rockstar's like, I'll even admit, I've only played like 4 or 5 hours of Red Dead Redemption 2. I don't think it's as good as the original Red Dead Redemption 1. I also don't like prequels. So that could also take into account. It's an amazing game, though. I will also say that. But, yeah, that's my 2 thoughts on it. Recently ported to the latest generation of consoles, becoming the second best-selling. I know it's ported over. It's been ported over on everything. It's like the new Skyrim. It's nice, but I don't like the price marks that they come up, that they market with. This is reportedly I apologize. This is reportedly all in keeping with an attempted cultural shift at the company. Sure, yeah, all these companies are starting to because they have so many lawsuits from just the frat boy kind of culture shit, which is honestly, it's not. I don't even like even in the programming world, you can get these game bros or these what are these they called? Just bros, I guess. I don't mind being a bro, talking bro, but like when you have the bro culture of it, it's like kind of just being, I don't even know how to explain it. I don't like it. And some of these game companies have that issue. I definitely think, and maybe I'll lose some viewers right now, but I definitely think it's somewhat warranted. Some of the cultural changes to some of these studios. That being said, I also don't want them to go woke fully. Like a woman can do just as bad as a man. Let's be honest. So I'm always curious to see things I'm really hoping that in this game that they do show that. They've been doing that more in media lately, and I've noticed and I like it. In addition, they're trying to improve working conditions internally, the studio, which is good. Honestly, I think the game industry is gonna it's going to happen. I think they're going to unionize. If there's whether or not you like unions or not, I'm still on the fence about them. They were originally there for a reason, and I do think the game dev community world is greatly abused. if you've never programmed or worked in that type of setting, it's very grueling to have to work how many hours they have to work during crunch. Crunch is always, you can always expect as a game developer or as a developer, because I'm more of a developer than a game developer right now. I'm transitioning to wanting to be, to get into a game developer fully. But as a developer, you can expect it. It's going to happen. It's just how often, how long. If it gets past a couple of weeks of crunch, you're just going to be creating problems down the road. Like what they essentially do is just they try to hit these deadlines, try to ship, and then they cause more bugs. They cause more issues that they have to fix. Like Cyberpunk 2077 is a great example of probably really bad crunch. So it's good that these companies are doing this. It does suck, and I think it's going to push some games off to being finished later down the road. Hopefully the changes at Rockstar, because we're getting the GTA 6 later now, is because of that. My feeling is partially because they love that cash cow of GTA Online, honestly. Let's read a little bit of comments, and then we'll get back into this, and we'll get back into and finish up everything else before we finish up this whole stream. Sharky, I'm sorry. I'm sure I missed you already. Well, I gotta go. Busy night. See ya, man. It's like a fever dream. See, hard worker. The Chris. Well, Bethesda been milking Skyrim for 11 years. Yeah, but GTA, like, they didn't even do what GTA has done with the Grand Theft Auto Online. That thing's been milked out the wazoo. That's crazy. LoJack, Red Dead Redemption Zombie DLC was so... Oh, I love Red Dead's Zombie DLC. I loved it. But then again, once again, zombies. I only paid $10 for the PS5 GTA 5. Oh, nice. I swear I saw it for like $30-$40. So if you only paid $10, that's awesome. That's honestly $20. $20 is reasonable to me too. Will Steam Deck 2 come out before James finishes a game on the deck? Hey. Who says I have not finished a game? Okay, I have not finished a game on the deck. Honestly, I've played through a bunch of different games, and I've played a couple hours. But I've never beat a game on the deck. And because of the YouTube channel and my time restraints, who knows if I ever will. God of War might be the first one. I just need to start playing it. Going to beat Halo 2 on... Yeah. Going to beat Halo 2 on MCC before I get around to Red Dead Redemption 2. Crazy Tamal. Hello, everyone. Hello, Crazy. Welcome, man. I just don't want them to mess with the flow of what I expect from GTA games, but I'm curious what they do with it. Here's my best advice when it comes to media with the woke is whatever it is, don't let it get you bent out of shape. Don't look for the negative. You can obviously spot if it's like super intentional or really badly written. That's what you should care about. It's good. Media has always kind of pushed the lines of what's acceptable. What's acceptable now wasn't acceptable 50 years ago. It's that type of stuff. Don't let it break the experience for you. GTA is just like everything else. We'll see how they do it, though. We'll see, because some games do it. They get woke, go broke kind of mentality. They just do it really bad. But then everyone's been calling like everything, like, oh, you have a female antagonist, that's go woke, go broke kind of stuff. Like, whatever the F head is, I can't remember his name, but I really do. I don't like that type of culture. It just takes away the fun of everything. Because if you step back, you'll really realize, like, oh, there's still lots of fun stuff. Is it a little bit more culturally sensitive? Yeah. But you know what? If it's still fun, that's fine. Like, in my opinion, just don't get too bent out of shape. I know. Sorry if I'm getting a little soapboxy on this. it's what I did a couple of years ago, and I've been a lot happier since. I love the games I play. You got Days Gone. It has a masculine character, Dean, and he's awesome. And it's great that we have games like that. No reason we can't have games like that's the whole point of games, is to breed new. And that's what I love about books and games. I've always liked about stories is different perspectives. That's why I like to travel, is to see different perspectives of how people live. And I think if we did that more, I think you'd be a lot happier and realize like the world and people are a lot more diverse than being stuck in like a typical, like just two little camps. It's a lot more fun to have people diverse. So, soapbox done. Vine Smash. I feel like GTA 6 is going to be a mess like their most recent collection. Honestly, as long as it's open world and I can do a lot of shit in it, I think I'll be fine. All around, will it be better than the 5? Probably not. I think you could be potentially right on that. I think they have a lot that they can easily mess upon right now. Yeah. Hi. Good night, man. Thanks for coming. Get some good rest. Get ready for work tomorrow. Denvera Games revealed Skyrim doesn't have $60 DLC that add nothing to the game. Are we talking about in comparison to GTA? Yeah, I don't. Yeah, does GTA have $60 DLCs? They probably do. Ugh, disgusting. Felix, if you got it at launch, it was on sale. GTA 5, PS5, Xbox. Okay, cool. No, that's awesome. Glad to hear. Let's see. Chad, you do speak the truth. Well, thanks, man. I try. Spitting facts. LoJack, bye-bye, hi. Yes, bye-bye, hi. Night, hi. So, yeah, allegations of abusive behavior. And I will say it right now, these are very much warranted. Like, you'd be surprised what some power will get to these people, and they kind of, especially the game industry, because it's hard. It sucks because there's layoffs all the time in the game industry as game dev. That's why I didn't want to go into game dev, like, just to go work at a big company. They have so many layoffs, so much toxicity in it. Like, it's crazy, and you get paid less. So that's why I went into the development that I did early on. But I've quickly realized that the tools are coming to where we can build our own video games much easier now, and with an indie style. So, well, indie style meaning I'm still going to do it first person. I'm going to make it hard on myself, but that's what I'm going to be doing. That's how I want to get into the game industry, is through indies and not work for someone. I'd rather work for a programming company that is not game related, or even though I do work for a game company right now, or I work for a game adjacent company. I'd rather do that than work for a game company with how toxic they are. Just my opinion on the whole thing. I love games. I don't want them to be ruined by a bunch of assholes. Bloomberg reports that in addition to trying to improve working conditions internally, the studio is also trying to be more culturally sensitive, especially since American culture has become, as the article puts it, a parody of itself in modern times. GTA games parodies of American culture dialed up to 11 have been criticized in the past for their misogynistic treatment of women and offensive jokes that targeted marginalized communities. The playable female lead is apparently part of trying to address that. See, I'm fine with that last part. The other parts is it comes down to it's like with South Park. As long as you're making fun of everyone, we're good to go. So we'll see if it ruins the story or not. Like if South Park did something like that, I don't even know if I'd care. Like as long as I find stuff funny, that's fine. But if there's like, yeah, we'll see. Because I think it's pretty obvious at this point if it's like kind of shove in your face stuff or not. Or it's good writing to actually convince you. Okay, Last of Us Part 2. This is going to be a hot take, I think, in the sense of like I don't think you guys are going to. I don't know if everyone's going to like this. I love that game. I didn't really want to love it in the beginning because I heard just hearing about everything and all that. I'm just like, well, I'm not sure, but I'll still try it. I love that game, but also that game is annoying at the same time. The game plays great. The game is amazing it has amazing setting. I love Seattle. I've lived in Seattle before. Everything about that game is an adventure. It's just so fun. You also expand your thinking a little bit through it, I think. That being said, there's a couple of story decisions that are made that are just so stupid. And they're not. And some people try to put them as more as feminist things that they're not. They're just... it broke the story for me a little bit, especially the end. So, Dank, hello, man. How's it going? Vine Smash. Indies are the best. Indies are awesome. I don't know if I'd say the best, but they're awesome. I really like indies. But I like the ones that are more like first person or exploratory, like what is it? The something of Ethan Carter, The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. I like that indie game. It's really fun. RC, games are to escape reality, not to be reminded about today's political issues. RC, respectively, I think you're wrong. They can be both. Games are to be told. It's just another way to tell a story or a medium. If you're playing story-based games, if you're playing online games, then it's a way to be competitive and to find a set of rules that are fun, and then deviate from those, or to make a game or an experience around those rules. Let's say Counter-Strike. Well, you have two teams, and you can only have so many characters in each, or players on each team. You have these weapon sets. You fight. The rules are set into, there's two teams, not three teams. There's a certain weapon set. Some have different weapons on each side. You can even plant the bomb or have hostage. That's the fun of those types of things. They add rules into it that then you have to follow. It's just like with soccer, there's rules. And then it becomes competitive. Who's the better person? Those types of games are obviously, shoving political issues into those, but everything's politics. And I try not to talk about politics too much on my stream. And games reveals kind of stuff, because I think it detracts a little bit. But the whole point, like any medium is a way to drive. It can be a way to drive social issues if they chose. So that's the beautiful thing. We have so many options. If you don't want to play games that are socially or politically charged, and I will say, Grand Theft Auto has always been politically charged. Always, since day one. They had a political point to say, hey, I can do all this blood and gore because I should be allowed to. If that morphs over to they want to be a little bit more on the culturally sensitive side, that's fine. But yeah, they're walking a fine line. I agree with like you guys. Like they're walking a fine line with that to break away from their brand and just kind of destroy the meaning of Grand Theft Auto. Ultimately, the meaning of Grand Theft Auto is you can go around stealing cars, doing heists, doing stuff like that. Some of the humor, I didn't even like some of the humor that was a little bit more racy. I just didn't like. It just doesn't. That type of stuff doesn't appeal to me. I'm fine if people want to include that. I think jokes need to be made about everyone. I think that's how we kind of accept the world, I guess, in some ways. But yeah, it's not to offend. I just definitely think politics can get into games. It's just, if it's all about politics, better be prepared that it's going to be probably boring and you're going to fail. It has to be weaved into it a little bit. But we have so many options. Like in today's world, we have so many options. It doesn't even matter. Vine Smash, we like none of the same games, but I like your channel. Oh, Vine Smash. Well, thank you. What games do you like that I don't? I like Grand Theft Auto. The story, like with any Grand Theft Auto, I played so much Grand Theft Auto 3. I played probably I had to have played 40, 50 hours of that game on various different devices and whatnot. I never beat the game. I always tried to. I was kind of just got bored. So, Bisexual Blurred. Hey, welcome, man. LoJack Brink for president. Well, by the time I'd be be president, I might be as tired as some other presidents, because I'll work myself to death by then. But yes, dude, being president would suck. It'd be really difficult. I don't think people any little. Oh, man, anything you do, you sneeze, whatever side you're on praises you, the other side, and they think you're God, the other side just, thinks you're Satan. It literally, if you just fart, every news agency is going to know about it, and they're going to praise it or not. Oh, my gosh. That's something, I'm not going to get into that. We're really deviating. LoJack, it would be the worst job ever. Yes, it is. That's why obviously, like typically people say, oftentimes sociopaths are the ones that want to become president, and politics, kind of true. But someone's got to do it, man. I'm an indie buff. I love indie games. I really do. It's just, it depends on what kind of indie game, right? Space Hero. Have you played Katana Zero? I have not. Let's throw that on the list. I have not. There's so many games I have not played. Oh, that's got a really good rating. What the? Actually, this looks pretty fun. See, I'd totally play this. This is a new take on the Metroid style. Is that what it's called? I love it. I'm actually going to put that on my wish list right now. Don't mind me. Just give me 1 second. Get back into my politics. I'm kidding. We're going to get back onto this because I'm going to have to get off soon. Oh, that game looks sick. I actually really like that. But it has everything good, right? It has katanas, fast motion, all the good jazz. So we don't need to go any further into this. I definitely think they're going to be putting themselves let's see. Kotaku reported earlier this month that remasters of GTA. Oh, yeah, there's a couple other things we need to get to. The Star Wars game was put on, is potentially going to be canceled. Multiverse. Multiverse is a platform fighter that lets you team up with your friends using some of the most iconic characters, including Batman, Shaggy, and more. Find your favorite fighter combos and save the multiverse. Okay, yeah, I've seen this. This is coming back way back in the day, or back like in the chat to make sure I covered this. Brand, oh my gosh, Chad, bro, I'm already 55 to 60% through Shadow of Mordor. I'm not. I wanted to keep on. I have not continued playing it. I'm really bad at that game, but I do need to play it. This is something. It reminds me of Smash. This is essentially a Smash clone, but with Warner Brothers. It looks like it'd be fun. I'm not the biggest Smash person. It's a game I got frustrated with and always got just pissed off and I didn't want to play. Is it the Rokid Air glasses? Someone asked me about this with the Steam Deck. Those reviews are not promising. I'll say that. Let's see. Are these just like on? So if I got a pair of these, I'd review them. I don't want to buy them though. If someone wants to buy them, send them to me. I'll review them and then send them to you and you can have them. I don't want to spend the money on this. Let's see here. Because I think we've seen the... I feel like AR has been brought up multiple times on our streams, and I keep on forgetting if these are the ones I keep on looking at every time. Because I don't want to afford them. I'll honestly, there's a couple of things I will be guinea pig to. Felix, I'll buy them. Okay, Felix, you buy them and let us know how they are. That'd be awesome. I'm really curious, honestly, Felix. The Valve Index, I'll slap some money down on that. I got a new monitor recently. I try not to spend too much, but I will when I know I'm going to get the maximum benefit out of them. This is one I'm not sure yet. The thing is, I bet they're good. I bet with some of the stuff I'd like to do, I bet it'd be really fun. Felix, how much are they? They look like they're like $350. So, is that white washed out? I don't know. That seems so white on the stream. So, $349.99. Let's look at the... I know I'm jumping around a lot. I apologize. Let's see. It's good to use. It is good to use. That's an that's a paid for ad or a review. It is good to use. Oh, do they fold down in front of your face? Oh, does Netflix not work because it's protected? Because there's a protection layer. I can't remember what it's called. That makes it so you can't record stuff like that on the devices. Let's see, Felix, you can call me Moses. Oh, okay. Moses or Moise. Moise, you've always pronounced my name correctly, even on your first try, my guy. Moise, Gene, Felix. I like saying Felix, though. Felix, cool. Yes, it does look washed out. This happened when you switched to display capture. It's French, though, so the correct way is Moise. 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 I wonder why it's washed out. Hold on. I darkened it. Did it fix it? Hold on. Huh. I might have a filter on this thing, maybe. Why would it? I don't have a filter on it. It's a new monitor. It looks really like maybe it's the HDR. This is an HDR monitor. Maybe it's the HDR making it whiten out. Oh, hi. Do you have HDR? Yeah, I do have HDR. That's display capabilities, stream HDR video. I don't want to stream HDR. No. Maybe that's the problem. Does the autosave? But now I like HDR though. The HDR is sexy. Yeah, it's definitely an HDR. I'll set up my stream stuff different next time. We'll just turn off HDR for now. Okay. Does that work better? Cool. So it's $349.99, like I said. Moise. Let's see. Just use Windows Capture on HDR monitor. Just use Windows Capture on. Yeah, I'll worry about that later. I'll just do it like this for now. Oh, is this wireless adapter? Huh. Interesting. I wonder what the lag is like on there.
Or tablet supports DisplayPort over USB-C. You can directly connect glasses. Example.
Sorry, I'm impatient.
Connect the wireless adapter to Rocket Air glasses. The cable of Rocket Air glasses to connect to the USB-C port of the adapter. Wear Rocket Air glasses. The blue screen on Rocket Air glasses indicates that option SSID password 1.
I'm sorry, we're skipping through this.
One page of connector system page displays the root connected to make sure work shortcut menu. SSID name adapter to start projecting the screen.
I'm curious about it. Honestly, I don't know. I'm curious. We'll leave it at that for now. I think we went over everything that I said I was going to go over, right? Am I missing anything? And thanks for all the likes. Thanks for the views. The donations have been awesome. Need to start on my next project, don't I? Yeah, so it's not going to happen tonight because I am trying to get something done by midnight. Some work for work. But I want to play some games this week. I'm going to really try to figure it out. But I want to stream a bunch. So, bare minimum, Stray is an awesome game so far. Yes, thanks, Wolf. Trying to think. I swear there was like one more thing I was going to talk about. I mean, we pretty much touched everything that's related to games, haven't we? Yeah, there is something. It might be on PC Gamer. Let's see. PC Gamers used to be what I used to like subscribe to back when I was a kid, the magazines. So it's kind of my go-to. I know it's not like the best, but interesting. You may not. Church mystery, weird. It's concerning. I just need to jog my mind on this again. It's concerning Star Wars. That's it. Star Wars Knights of the Republic game pod. There, that's it. Bloomberg, the real gaming industry. Journalism. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic game paused amid studio shakeup. Ugh. A hotly anticipated new Star Wars game. And the thing is, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, that's a big game. Are they talking about the online one, though? Because that might change my mind a little bit. Oh, yeah. Okay. So Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, remake of 2003 role-playing game is delayed indefinitely as developers at Austin, Texas-based Aspire Media try to figure out what comes next. Aspire also abruptly fired the game's art director, and design director this month in a series of meetings thoroughly. They could also, honestly, it could just mean that like they're restructuring and it was garbage. Could have been another, because the remasters have not been going well lately, or remakes. They've both gone really well and really poorly. Yes, yeah, Chad, Eclipse would suck bad if that was canceled. I thought it was raining. It's just dog footprints above me. Foonbooter, indeed, Wolf. I remember the stream where you became mod. Very cool. Hey, Foonboot. I did not know you've been around that long. Well, welcome. Sub count, steady rise. Love to see it. Thanks, Foonbooter. Yeah. Oh, man. I never played. So I can. The game is hard for me to get into. It's really, really not that good, fun to play. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I want to play. I've heard so much good stuff. I don't know why I didn't play it. I love Star Wars stuff, especially back then. I just didn't, and I tried to go back and play it, and it really doesn't. I was really hoping for this remake. So when I saw this, I was super bummed. I'm hoping that it's indefinitely on hold. Usually means it's canceled. But I'm holding out to hopefully it's restructuring their team and that it will be picked back up, because this is a game I want remade. I really want this remake so that I can enjoy the game. I just can't. I don't know what it is. Maybe one day I'll force myself, because I know it's a good game in the sense of everyone's told me it's a good game. And from looks like my camera turned off. Sorry, hold on. Okay. Yeah, my camera is starting to overheat. It kind of does that when it's been on for like 2 hours. It's kind of crappy. It's a good camera. It's the Sony one. I really like it. It's just it'll start to cut out after a while. Bisexual Blurred. My girlfriend bought me the game and I tried to play it, but the controls were so bad I couldn't get into it 100%. And they're not. Maybe if they can improve them a little bit more on the. Vine Smash too hot for the camera. No, you guys are too hot for the camera. The deck, the controls on it really weren't that great. Wow. Naked HD is really on fire tonight. Bisexual Blurred. I know I'd like it, but I can't get into it. 100%. 100% Bisexual Blurred. I can't get into it either. I want to, though. I want to. And maybe I should just watch someone play it while I'm working on it. Maybe I just don't. I like to play games. I don't like watching people play games until I beat them. Once I beat them, then I love watching people play games like Half-Life. All my favorite content creators that play Half-Life, I watch those religiously. Any game I find just horribly fascinating, I love to watch people play them because I love to see how people react and whatnot, right? I'd like to do the same thing. I wouldn't mind playing Half-Life, going through the Half-Lives and some other stuff and kind of doing a community stuff thing with that. So one day we will do that. Keep an eye out for, I think I'll actually do some YouTube updates, like posts, updating when I'll do some streaming. And then I will also do some updates in Discord. It will most likely, the Stray will happen on Games Revealed because that's where I started it, but I also plan on doing some streaming on the Brink channel. I know I've said that every week for the past 2 months, but I think it's going to happen. Foonbooter, yep, it wasn't all that long ago. Well, I drop in every now and then, even if I don't add much to the comp, I still play Masters of Terraskasi. I wish Shadows of the Empire would be remade. Agreed. I wish a lot of games would be remade. I actually like remakes. I like a healthy mix between the two, though. I watch a bit of games before I play them, then a bit after. Oh, it's not a bad way to do it, Vine Smash. I just don't like things being ruined. So there's a lot of games I want to experience it for the first time for myself. I don't want it ruined. Because that's my favorite thing about gaming. But I also, I also have to watch other people play it to really enjoy it, I guess. I don't know. I love seeing what other people's opinions are after I've formed, I guess, my opinion on something. It doesn't have to be. Depends on the game. If it's a game I don't think I'll ever play, then yes, I'll watch someone play it. Fine Smash. I try to get a taste of gameplay halfway through to see if the streamer is still into it. Yeah. I get you on that. Foonbooter. Thank you. Okay, let's end this thing. Let's wrap it up. After party in Discord. If you have not joined our Discord yet, please join. You don't have to be an active. Like, there's a lot of people that are just more lurkers. That's fine. I'm a lurker on the Steam Deck Discord, honestly. So nothing too wrong about being that. I need to be definitely more involved in the community there, and I'll try my best to do that better. But with that, yeah, let's Bisexual Blurred. I like remakes when they remake really old games. If the game is recent, then I don't like that. Dead Space is old. Honestly, it holds up really well. It doesn't need a remake. I'm really excited for that remake. I'm really excited because I think they're going to reboot the series, and I'm really hoping so. Because that really sounds really like they're really doing due diligence with that game. Fine Smash, wish me, thanks for the stream. Wish me the best with tomorrow's hangover. Oh my gosh, Fine Smash. You drinking a little bit? Chad and Kat, glad we could catch the whole stream this time, bro. Yeah, thanks for catching it. Thanks for everyone that joined and stayed with us or even joined late. My camera went off. That's fine. You know how this goes. I'll reset it so I can do my little outro so you guys can see my little outro. The little awkward pause. Again, thank you everyone for joining us and supporting. Yes. Okay. With that, thank you guys once again for joining, chatting, commenting, whatever it is. You're always welcome, whether you are participating or not. I will be doing, I'm not doing that yet, LoJack. I will be doing, I want to start doing a membership or a Patreon. But it's a little different. It's not just like, oh, hey, exclusive content. I might do some exclusive content. I wanted to support some projects I'm planning on doing in the future to also support some of our game servers and stuff like that. I don't know when I'll launch it, but I do want to get some feedback from everyone of what's kind of cool. So I'll be doing some I'm going to have some custom emojis done and all that. So we're going to have some fun. So I'll see you guys in Oh, thanks for joining, Foon Booter. See you guys in the Discord, and I'll catch you guys later. Check out my other videos. Later, guys. Peace out. Ow. The awkward pause now.